Tania Smith with pole. John Leslie the outside. Ross Brims, the inside of Wayne Randall. Paul O'Neill and John Pyne together. Jeff Phillips there with Jamie McHugh. Will we get them away? Let's see what happens. Lights go green, they're off in the Grand National. And on the outside, Leslie and Tania Smith having a nice old tussle. Oh, Gabby Marshall finished up almost on the infield, but Tania Smith up front. It's no room for boys. And she's showing them why. And she's up front. Ross Brims trying to get through on the inside of John Leslie and doing it. Paul O'Neill's handy, Wayne Randall behind him from John Pyne. And then we have Jeff Phillips as well back in the race there too. As they turn, and Tania Smith with the wheel in the air. And she's got a foot flat to the fore. And she's doing a great job to hold him out. Ross Brims is down in second place. John Leslie is holding out in third place here at the moment with Tania the leader. As we go to Pascoe then and Phillips, where Jamie McHugh's well back there in the race too, as they come down the side now. And still, it's Tania Smith. She's still the race leader. Reverend Ronnie Pyne's well back in the race there. Lost a bit of material, falling off the car at the moment. But Tania Smith and Ross Brims, they're doing a great job. And after 9 laps, Tania Smith is still in front. I didn't think I would see it, but she's doing it. The car's on fire. She's doing a great job at the moment, Tania. Ross Brims in car 77. He's running second at the moment. John Leslie, 81. He's going third, but Paul O'Neill in the 5 car has him covered at the moment. Ross Brims holding down second. This will give John Leslie and also Paul O'Neill the opportunity to close the gap on these leaders. It's the ex-councillor who's holding up Tania, but she's getting underneath him now, Graham Lehman, and Ross Brims tracks him through. And still Tania Smith and Ross Brims. It's been a trouble-free race for the first 15 laps, but Tania Smith, the race leader, the lady out in front, doing a great job. Ross Brims, Tania Smith and Ross Brims. Ross Brims has saved it all for tonight. He's got 20 laps down, 30 still left to travel. And Tania Smith, can she keep this up? She has done a fantastic job to hold out Ross Brims, the race leader. She's been right there from the outset and she's doing a great job. She's up on the back of Gabby Marshall, bounced off him, and this allowed Ross Brims to get through. But she again went to the front. And on the inside, Ross Brims, Tania Smith. There's nothing in it. Ross Brims has gone to the front. John Leslie tried to get underneath and couldn't do it. But Ross Brims is now your race leader from Tania Smith in second place. Now, John Leslie and Paul O'Neill. Speedway tonight. Lights go green, we're off again. And they took off. Ross Brims. No lights. Ross Brims out in front. Tania Smith holding down second. I didn't think they'd take off just yet. John Leslie and then Paul O'Neill, who's back in behind him there. And Ross Brims, he's your race leader. He's out in front and he's doing it well. Tania Smith, John Leslie will be after her in a moment. Paul O'Neill, then the number 9 car. And that is John Pyne, put in a big effort. Wayne Randall's behind him. And so too is Wayne Randall, he put in a good one. Graham Lehman's up there with him too. Matt Pascoe, Jamie McHugh's well back. Jeff Phillips is there too. So too is the 13 car of Chris Greg Smith, who's well back with Jamie McHugh. And Reverend Ron Pyne has immediately tailed out. John Pyne pulled off and gone to the pits on the inside. Okay, we have Ross Brims. Ross Brims. Tania Smith might be in a bit of bother. Ross Brims is your leader. John Leslie's gone through. Paul O'Neill now goes up into third place. As Tania Smith, something went amiss there, but she seems to have found the foot to the floor and got the pedal going again, and the car is on fire again. So she has to do it all again. But it's also Christine. The way they go, they're off now, and Ross Brims takes off. John Leslie in hot pursuit. Paul O'Neill, he's got his chance tonight now. He gets underneath there if he gets close enough, if good enough. Tania Smith is right behind him. I'll start to spread out shortly. That was Ross Brims. puts his foot to the floor, unless he makes some mistake or the car gives away, but he's got this car tailored beautifully for this 50 lapper tonight with 4 laps to go. And it's car 77, Ross Brims, your race leader from John Leslie in the 81, and Paul O'Neill in the 5 car. Tania Smith right behind him is running 4th at the moment, and Ross Brims in car 77, John Leslie in 81, Paul O'Neill, I think you'll find, in the L5 car. Tania Smith trying to get around the outside of him as they go down the back. But it's all Ross Brims here at the moment. He's only got 2 laps to go, Ross Brims. Will he win it? Can he win it? He's a local boy from Wollongbar. He's going to do it tonight, I think. It'll be one of his biggest thrills should he prevail. But Ross Brims in the 77 car will race down. He's been shown the white flag. John Leslie in the 81 car. Paul O'Neill in the L5 car is going to finish 3rd. Tania Smith 4th. That'll be an enormous effort. But Ross Brims in the 77 car. Will he come up and get the checkered flag? And he does. Ross Brims wins it from John Leslie 2nd. 3rd placing will go to Paul O'Neill, and Tania Smith a brilliant 4th.
Yes, I feel really good. You know, the car went well. As soon as I got through past Tania, I knew that I just had to keep it neat and tidy, and no one was going to get me. You know, Tania's very quick, so all I had to do is just sit there and wait for her to make a bit of a mistake, and I'm there.